boys and girls. This is Mrs. Riolo, and I'm actually sitting in my classroom, which is kind of exciting. We're going to do some reading today. And before we get to our book, we are going to introduce a new word. So the word that we're going to introduce is the word hear. So let's look at this word, hear. H-E-R-E, hear. Think about how many vowels are in this word. It's got the same vowel twice. And remember, our vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. So which letters here are our vowels? Good. Our two E's, those are our vowels. The other two letters, the H and the R, are called consonants. So our word here, we're going to play what's missing. So I'm going to take away a letter. What's missing? E. Very good. Let's look at the word here. Very good. What letter is missing? The H. Let's read the word here. What letters are missing? I took away two this time. R and E. What's the word? Here. All right. We are going to be using this word here in our book today. And so I wanted us to take a look at it before we look at our book. This book is called Hard and Soft. And this is a book about different things that you will find that are hard, feeling hard, and other things that feel soft. So before we get to our book, I want you to think about some things, maybe look around the room that you're in, and I want you to find something that you would say is hard. Hard. Like I have a table here and that's hard, or my whiteboard is hard. Now I want you to find something in the room that you're in that's soft. Like my sweatshirt is soft, or maybe you have a pillow or a blanket there that's soft. Well, today as we read, we're going to see some different things. Some in nature, some that we find in our homes that feel hard, and some that feel soft. Before we read, we're going to do a picture preview. So we're going to take a look at our book, and we're going to get our minds ready for reading. So when I look here, there's a boy. He is playing on top of some rocks. How do you think that rock is feeling? Hard, definitely hard. Can you find our word from today? The word here. Can you find that word and point to it? The word is here. Good. Let's sound out the word rock. So what sound do we hear with this letter? What does O say? Ah. And what does CK say together? K. So I hear three sounds. Ah, k. Let's put those sounds together. Rock. Let's move on. Ooh, this is such a cute picture. What is this kitty cat snuggling in with? A blanket. And how does that blanket feel? Soft. Let's look at our word soft, and let's do our sounding out. What does S say? S. There's that O again. What does it say? Ah. What's our next letter say? F. And what's our last letter say? T. So let's count the sounds we hear. S, ah, f, t. We have four sounds. Let's blend those sounds together. Soft. Soft. Good. So as we're reading today, we really want to make sure if we get stuck on a word that we look at those sounds in the letter. Now, oh, look at this cute dog. What's he laying on? He's laying on the floor. Do you think a floor would be hard or soft? It could be hard if it was a hard floor, and if you have carpet, it might be soft. But this dog's laying on a hard floor. Oh, this looks fun. Now there are some kids that are laying on a pillow, or let's look at this word here. Okay, let's sound it out. What sound does this letter say? B. What sound does our E say? Eh, eh. And what sound does our D say? D. Three sounds. Let's put them together. B, ed, bed. So what are they laying on? A pillow or a bed? A bed, because that's what the word says in our book. Now we have a little girl who's leaned up against a wall, and that wall is definitely looking hard with that brick. Oh, look at how cute this is. Let's sound out this word. What sound does our letter say? What's this letter say? Ah. What do these two B's say? B. And we're only going to make the sound once. B. So we have a, b. What's our I say? I. And our T says t. Rab. It. Rabbit. Rabbit. Good. So our rabbit is definitely soft. And this little boy has a ball. And if we look close enough, we can tell in the very background that there is a lot of them. He's at a bowling alley. So what kind of a ball would he have? A bowling ball. And our very last page is our glossary. And the glossary tells us the different words that we read about in our book. And then it also tells us if they were soft or hard. So we can look here, an example of something that's soft was a bed. An example of something that was hard was a bowling ball. If you give me just a minute, I'm going to make my screen a little smaller so that we can see the whole book while we're reading. So as we're reading today, I want you to follow along with your finger and your eyes, and we're going to read hard and soft. Let's get our reading brains ready. Hard and soft. Hard and soft. Written by Ruth Madison. Whoops, I can't quite get this. Okay, sorry guys, here we go. Here is a rock. The rock is hard. Here is a blanket. The blanket is soft. Here is the floor. The floor is hard. You remember this word? Here is a bed. The bed is soft. Here is a wall. The wall is hard. Here is a rabbit. The rabbit is soft. Here is a bowling ball. The bowling ball is hard. And then we have our glossary, which shows all of our things that are soft and all of our things that are hard. All right. I want you to try, I'm actually going to flip away from this page and see if you can name 3 things that we read about that were soft from our book. Try to use evidence from our book. 3 things that were soft from our book. Now can you name 3 things from our book that were hard? And let's flip back 1 page and see if you got them all. So our soft things were a blanket, and a bed, and a rabbit. And our hard things were a bowling ball, a rock, a floor, and the wall. Boys and girls, I challenge you to rewind this video, turn the volume down, and see if you can read our book, Hard and Soft, all by yourself. We've been given the rights from Pioneer Valley Books to read this book till the end of June, so please enjoy it as many times as you can until then. We'll see you next time.